Hi everyone. If you've ever had to drive between California and Nevada, you know it's not the greatest drive. What should take about 4 hours can sometimes take upwards of 9 depending on traffic. Now, a big problem is that it goes from 3 lanes down to 2 at the state line. Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak and California Governor Gavin Newsom have come up with a temporary solution, and our City of Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman is thrilled. She's been pushing for a fix for a while. Okay, Mayor, so the I-15 expansion, you've been talking about this for so long. Just your thoughts initially on Governor Sisolak as well as Governor Newsom's press conference over the weekend.
I feel like I've been talking about this since I was in college, but the reality is, oh my goodness, thank heavens, finally.
It's a topic that has needed attention for a while, and now motorists will soon see improvements as they travel to California. In a news conference over the weekend, California Governor Gavin Newsom and our Governor Steve Sisolak announced immediate relief for a 5-mile stretch at the state's border.
By taking the shoulder for the next 5 miles down to, about 5 miles south, and we'll be repaving, restriping, and using that shoulder as a 3rd lane during peak hours.
So far, leaders are saying Sunday and Monday will be part of those peak travel times. Details are still being decided. Newsom says the changes will be ready by summer 2022. So why the change now? Governor Newsom says he got a very honest call from Governor Sisolak.
He just called and asked and said, can you focus on this? And then he followed up. He followed up within a couple days. I'm like, Steve, give me a couple more days. It's a weekend to figure this out. And then I came back with something, and I'm now talking out of school. He said, that's not good enough. I love that. It was honest. And we came back. And so that's what's different.
California was able to find money they already had to help. It will cost an estimated $12 million for California to make these changes.
What tends to happen so often, I've done this long enough to know this, is that we have these discussions and months, years go by and nothing gets done. Particularly when it comes to freeways, highways, there's a lot of sensitivity there, understandably. There's a lot of public safety concerns, a lot of constituencies that have to be addressed. There's a deep urgency for us to meet this moment.
The news was music to the mayor's ears. She's been pushing changes to this stretch of road for a while, writing letters, showing plans to President Trump, even creating maps on how the bottleneck affects the transporting of goods across the nation. And while she calls this immediate relief a good start, she says a lot more needs to be figured out.
But now, because of this stockpile and overloaded warehousing, they can't move the equipment off the barges to get it into the rest of the country. So we now, on this small strip, have the attention of the entire country.
She says now is the time to really push for change.
I really believe that with Governor Sisolak and Governor Newsom involved, both being Democrats and us in an administrative Democratic time with President Biden, it's perfect. Everything aligns to get some of the $1 trillion that sits there in the infrastructure bill to look right at this. This is not only California, this is a Band-Aid that's coming when we need a tourniquet. This isn't a small issue of 5 miles. This is a 115-mile stretch that needs to be redone as soon as possible, because all the freight that is going into the rest of the country is sitting there languishing in the harbors of Long Beach and Los Angeles.
While we don't know what those future plans will be, we do know it will be challenging. But Mayor Goodman is optimistic. It only takes one yes to get it done.
It only takes one person at the top, the president, who is the top, to say, fix it.
All right, thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter so you never miss a segment. Just put your camera phone on the QR code on your screen and follow the prompts. We'll see you next time.